Hello students, this is Mr. Leifer again. This is solving right triangles question number 7. Again, I have my calculator here with me, and when you turn it on, the first thing you should do is go down and make sure you are on degree mode or all your answers will be incorrect. Okay, I am given an angle A. Okay, we are going to use this angle as our reference angle throughout the problem. It is very easy to find angle B because we know the fact that all angles add up to 180, and since that's 90, angle A and angle B have to add up to 90. So 90 minus 34, 90 minus 34, enter, is 56. So that's 56 degrees. So angle B is 56 degrees. Okay, we don't need to round there. And now we're going to start finding our side lengths. We're missing A and we're missing B. We're going to go ahead and identify what the names of these are. So from my reference angle, this is very important. We can use B, but might as well use A since that's what the computer gives us. Okay, side A here is what we call opposite because it's across. Side B here, since it's touching or right next to, we would call adjacent. And little side C here is the hypotenuse. And we know that because it is always across from the 90-degree angle. All right, it doesn't matter which one we find first. I'm going to go ahead and find A first. So from my reference angle, I'm looking for the opposite, and I know the hypotenuse. Looking up at my acronym SOHCAHTOA, the only one that deals with opposite and hypotenuse is the SOA portion, and the S stands for sine. So my problem will be sine of 34 degrees equals opposite over hypotenuse, A over 240. Okay, this is an easy problem to solve. I like when the unknowns are in the bottom. My goal is to get A by itself. And the way I get the 240 out of the denominator, the opposite of multiplying or dividing by 240 is multiplying by 240. And if I do it over there, I have to do it over here. And I'm done. Okay? I'll go ahead and type that into the calculator. 240 sine. You don't even need to do multiply. It'll do it for you. 34 degrees. Close your parentheses. Hit enter. Okay? So I have little a now. Now I'm going to do the same with, oops, let's fix that, little b here. Oh, don't need that either. Let's go back and get it where it belongs. Okay, so I'm done with little a. And I'm going to erase this. Let's find little b. Little b is adjacent. Okay, adjacent over hypotenuse. And if I look at my acronym, adjacent over hypotenuse is the CA part of SOHCAHTOA. And that stands for cosine. So this problem will be set up very similar. Let's see. Let's move this over. Get this out of the way. I'll move these. So I have room to write here. And here's where I'll do the second part. Cosine of 34 degrees equals little b, my adjacent, over 240. And you'll notice it's almost the same problem. The only difference is I have an a instead of a b, and I'm doing cosine instead of sine. I'm going to follow the same algebra steps. The opposite of dividing by 240 is multiplying by 240. Let's move this calculator just a little bit. Okay, and if I do it on the right side, I have to do it on the left side, and this will go away. So in my calculator, 240 cosine this time of 34 degrees, enter, and there's my answer. Now again, one of the most important parts, I'll pull this off, is rounding. It says round to the nearest hundredth. Okay, hundredths is 2 decimal places. So if I were to draw a line here at 2 decimal places, this 0 here, since there is a 6 to the right, has to round up to a 1. This 6 here, since there is a 9 to the right, has to round up to 7. So my answer should be 134.21 and 198.97. So I'll get my calculator up here. I'm going to go back to my main screen, maybe. And you can see over here that I've typed in these answers: 134.21, 198.97, and 56 degrees. And we'll come down here and check our answer. And it looks great, and the problem's done.